goddesses want to know. They want to know how to introduce these challenges. So today we're going to talk about that. So sit down. How to introduce challenges that make a man rise and not resent you. Here's a part no one tells women. When you give a man everything he asks for, he does not feel grateful. He feels powerful over you. And power without pursuit creates resentment. The truth is that men do not bond through comfort the way women do. They bond through effort, tension, and expansion. So when a man says, I just want peace, I just want ease, I just want someone that's low maintenance, what he means is, I want the reward of a woman without the work that gives it meaning. And when you give him that, he gets bored, he gets lazy, he pulls back and then starts resenting you for the very access that he begged for. This is the rule. A challenge is not a test. A challenge is a standard that requires masculine action. You're not withholding love, you're requiring engagement. I'm going to break this down into 4 scenarios with examples. Scenario number 1, this is the provision challenge. For every challenge, first I'm going to go about the wrong way to go about the challenge and then the feminine way to go about the challenge. The wrong way creates resentment. So for scenario 1, the provision challenge, this is how you're going to go about that if you want a man to be a provider. This is exactly what you're not going to say. You're not going to say, I don't need anything. It's fine. I've got it. It's fine. I'll pay. No. That teaches him my effort is not required there. That's what he's going to think. The correct way, the feminine way to challenge a provider is by saying this. You stay soft, calm, and neutral. And you tell him, I feel most relaxed when I'm taken care of. I am attracted to men who like providing. I don't split energy, I receive. Then you pause. You don't argue, you don't justify. Then you let him decide if he can rise, if he wants to rise. If he steps up, your needs are met, he's investing, and his desire is going to deepen. If he resents it and he doesn't step up, he was never aligned. There's nothing wrong with your desire, so don't think if he doesn't rise, it's a you problem. What did I do wrong? Oh my God, did I do too much? Did I ask for too much? Because women love to do this. They love to default like something's wrong with them for having a desire of what they want. Scenario number 2, the leadership challenge. This is the wrong way to go about leadership. Planning everything, correcting him, anticipating his moves. This tells his nervous system, I'm not needed. The feminine way to challenge him in leadership is by saying, I love when a man takes the lead. Tell me what you have in mind. Surprise me. Then you step back. Leadership is a muscle. If you keep doing the reps for him, he'll resent you for reminding him that he's weak. Scenario number 3, the emotional challenge. The wrong way to go about that is over-explaining, chasing closure, and processing for him. This overwhelms him. The feminine way to challenge him in the emotional aspect is to tell him, express your desires. I need emotional presence to stay connected. When something feels off, I notice. I am available for clarity, not confusion. Then you go quiet, not cold, not punishing, just contained. This forces him to lean in emotionally or lose access. Men attach when they do the emotional work by themselves, not you doing it for them. And you must understand that men process in dog years. What you're processing immediately, it takes him double longer to process it, especially emotionally. Scenario number 4, the conflict challenge. The wrong way to go about this is fighting to be understood, proving a point, escalating things. That puts you in masculine energy. The feminine challenge is, I don't do chaos. I am open to resolving this when it's calm. I step away from conversations that feel disrespectful. Then you disengage without drama. This tells him access to me requires regulation. And that is intoxicating to a masculine man. A man does not resent you because you're too much. He resents you because you removed the hunt. Masculine desire needs friction, not toxicity, but purpose. When you're always available, always understanding, always accommodating, there's nothing left for him to conquer. You must understand that you want to talk about it. When he doesn't step up, you show him with actions. When you set a boundary, then you live by the boundary that you set. With actions, they understand actions better than they do words. If you want a man to keep choosing you long term, you do not make his life easier. You make his purpose clearer. He should feel challenged to rise, inspired to lead, motivated to protect, proud to provide, and afraid to lose access. Not because you're manipulative, but because your standard requires his best self. And you see, when you allow him the space and you express your desires, you see how you did that respectfully and without drama, and you just remove yourself when he's not. This is HR, guys. When you don't perform for a job, you get fired. That's how it goes in relationships too. Because relationships do not need to be unconditional. The only relationship and the only love that should be unconditional is for yourself and for your desires and for your needs. Relationship absolutely need to be conditional. Now, like I said, this is going to challenge him to look at himself, to step up, to figure it out. It's giving him a problem that he has to solve. And it might be, you might be showing him and mirroring to him inner work that he might have to do to grow and conquer maybe a belief system that he has, maybe a fear. But you don't go and dwindle your desires because he can't meet it. Let him do the work that is required to come up. Do not steal that gift away from him. It's a gift that you're giving him. The right man does not resent your standards. He rises up to meet them. And the ones who don't, they were never meant to stay. This is what I teach inside the Feminine Reset and the Provider Magnet. Standards without guilt and power without force. I hope this video gave you clarity. I'm going to do another scenario, but I'm going to put it in actionable ones. Different perspective. I'll do the video in a different perspective so you guys can see. But I hope this video helped. I love you guys. Bye.